Hey Gemini, how you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by my channel. I hope this video finds you all well. I'm gonna do a love reading for you guys. This can resonate if Gemini is in your sun, moon, or rising ascending. Keep in mind that the energy is interchangeable, so feel free to switch the roles if it makes more sense. This will be tuning into you and your partner's energy, whoever you have on your mind, okay, at this time. Right off the bat, we have codependency. So some of you guys, you were codependent on your twin. There could have been getting shared assets, mutual resources. This could be someone that you had a child with. There's some kind of codependence, okay? Now, for some of you guys, your twin could have been codependent. I'm getting an addiction. I'm getting drug, alcohol. There's something here codependent. And it could be toxic in nature, right? Some of you guys, if you were the one that was codependent on your person, it could have felt like you couldn't live without them, right? It could have been really difficult to move away from them, to break away, to energetically cut that cord because there was some kind of codependency. And that could be something here that you're learning, not to be so codependent, not to depend on others to make you happy, to keep you afloat, right? For stability. Rely on yourself. We do have self-sabotage here. So there was a situation here where your person sabotaged this connection. And I'm hearing this is something that they typically do. I'm hearing this is something they tend to do over and over and over. So I feel for a lot of you guys, you may have took this separation or breakup very personal. But there's something going on within your person, okay, their energy that makes destroy things, okay, that makes things end prematurely or abruptly or horrifically. And it's almost like they can't do anything about it. And this could be someone that is, I'm just getting like self-destructive, okay? And I'm even seeing like the sabotage could look like many different things, right? This could be just them overthinking something, constantly in their head, feeling inadequate, feeling like they can't be the person you may need them to be, feeling like they're always a failure, they can never do anything right. And then they say, oh, you know what? It's better we're apart, right? It's better we're not together. And so there could be some, I'm getting putting down oneself, okay, in fear of not being adequate enough for you, and fear that they wouldn't be able to satisfy your needs. So some of you guys, that led to a sabotage. They sabotaged this connection because of that. I see a betrayal here. So there could have been a situation here where this person betrayed your trust. You gave them everything, every piece of you. You relied on them. You expected something back from this person. You guys may have had plans to experience life together. I'm hearing big plans, vacation, marriage. And I feel like all of a sudden this person opt out. Okay, I'm hearing they just opt out. And they decided, I don't want to do this anymore. It could have been just literally waking up. Again, that self-sabotage, self-destructive behavior, mindset, way of thinking may have led to a betrayal. Now, some of you guys, they may have stepped out of this relationship and betrayed you. Okay, there could have been someone else in the picture. I'm seeing maybe a third party or someone that was just wandering around this connection. And I feel like there was the energy of this person getting sidetracked. They lost focus on what really mattered. They lost focus on this connection. And I feel like this person did something here that they wish they had not done. Because they betrayed you, but they also, there's some kind of betrayal within themselves. I feel for some of you guys, they were betrayed by someone here. I'm feeling the energy transmute. I'm getting the energy of they were betrayed by someone, therefore they felt, oh, it was okay to betray you. So it's kind of like, oh, someone did this to me, I'm hurt, so now I can inflict hurt and pain and damage on someone else. So a lot of you are the victim here, okay? And I'm seeing this betrayal as being something that left you quite devastated. You don't know why, you don't know how. It's something that may have happened and it shook you. It shook your world. But Spirit is saying this had to happen because there were some unhealthy, again, destructive, toxic thinking patterns, behaviors that this person never took the time to sort out, never took the time to deal with. Failing the next relationship. So yeah, your person is going to be in a place where they're going to repeat cycles over and over and over unless they take the time to heal, to look at themselves. I'm hearing self-discovery, awareness of how their toxic ways are destroying all of their relationships. And it may stem beyond just love, romantic relationships. It could be friendships, family ties, right? So this is someone that's going to literally go to the next relationship, okay? Maybe they're dating now. Maybe there's a third party in the mix. And that connection isn't going to go anywhere because they're going to fail that one too. They never took the time to stop and think and reflect, do some inner work. And so your person is literally going from one person to the next, okay? And I'm getting energetically, they're creating these cords and ties. And so, again, a lot of the damage that they've gone through, they're now inflicted onto other people. So this person is doing so much damage on a large scale, they don't even know. And I'm seeing that there's a lot of people they may have been involved with or in some kind of connection, emotional connection. I'm getting maybe a passionate exchange, situationships. And this person they need to stop and look at what they're doing because they're causing a lot of hurt to a lot of people. All right, let's see. We also have energy vampires. So this person took a lot out of you energetically. Some of you guys are empaths, okay? You're sensitive. You are very aware of who you are. And I'm seeing the energy of protect yourself. Protect yourself. Spirit is saying protect yourself, not just your heart. Sometimes we're like, oh, we got to protect the heart. We can't open up. We can't be... can't trust everyone with their heart, right? It's precious, it's sacred. But your energy is so incredibly sacred. You have to protect your energy because this is someone that will take. Okay? This is someone that feeds off of other people's energy. So I think a lot of you guys, you had to cut the cord because this person took so much out of you. And you were left with nothing. You were left depleted. And so I feel a lot of you guys, you had to move on. You had to let go of this person. We have jealousy. You had to move forward with your life because something here, it was not helping you. It was harming you in some way, right? And I feel for a lot of you guys, this could have sparked a spiritual renewal or spiritual awakening within you. Now, we have jealousy. I feel like there's a jealous partner or a jealous third party. For some of you guys, you're dealing with this person's, your twin's karmic. There is a betrayal, and I think this person, whoever your person, your twin is dealing with, they're extremely jealous of you because they know that what you and your twin had was unlike anything, right? They knew that your twin loved you and cared for you very deeply. And I feel like they're well aware of it. And so there's something about being jealous of what you had or have. Some of you guys, you're blowing up. You have a lot of abundance in your life. You have a lot of people who love you and cherish you. And, you know, I'm hearing maybe some of you guys, you have a child with this person and they're jealous of you. They're jealous of what you have, what you created for yourself. May not be anything to do with your twin. So there's a lot of jealousy around you guys. For some of you, your twin is jealous of you. And there's something about insecurities here. They may have been intimidated because I'm seeing that you guys had so much to offer, so much to give. You loved unconditionally. You were pure. They were jealous of you. You knew exactly what you wanted, who you were, where you were going. And this person didn't. So jealousy here. Let's see what else we can find out, you guys. Your twin. Clear, concise, accurate messages. If you guys want a tarot reading, I also offer twin flame readings. All that is in the description box. I do them via recorded as well as through Etsy message. All right, so happy Saturday to you guys. I hope this video posts right away. Otherwise, I'd be like, happy Saturday and it's really Sunday. Not cool. The Explorer. Reflect. Release. And the Void. So, let's take a look at these cards. So first we got the Explorer. A lot of you guys, you're in this explorative phase. I'm hearing like you're exploring, you're discovering, you're learning about this twin flame journey, about who you are, your gifts, spiritually gifted, right? And I'm seeing the energy of your person also in this phase. So you guys may have gone recently through again, this place where you're learning so much, you're spending a lot of time with yourself. This Explorer is telling me that you guys are really doing the work. You're healing. You're really working on manifesting what you want in life. And this Explorer is that you're learning about what kind of connection this was and how do you go about it. A lot of you, your question could be like, I know this is my twin flame, but what am I supposed to be learning? What am I supposed to be doing now? We're in separation right now. What is spirit guiding me to? What am I supposed to be doing during this time? And so there's something here about you guys exploring who you are. How do you use these gifts that you've been given, right? We have reflect and release. So yeah, I feel like this is both of you guys. A lot of you, you're mirroring your person right now. And this reflection, I'm getting that your person is now seeing themselves in the mirror. We have two beautiful swans here. So there's something here about, if you look at this card, the Explorer, we have the eye and we have the heart. So I feel for a lot of you guys, your person is exploring their side of them that they didn't want to deal with, their heart chakra, feelings, emotions. They're learning how to use their heart. They're now seeing things differently. The eye is about sight, clarity. And for a lot of you guys, they didn't want to acknowledge their feelings for you. But now there's something about seeing things differently, right? Now exploring this connection and now being able to acknowledge these feelings that were real instead of turning a blind eye to it. Now with the reflection, a lot of you guys, they are able to do that because they're seeing you. They're reflecting, like they see you and they see the things that they have to work on. When they look at you, right, this is a mirroring energy. Two swans here reflecting each other. When they see you, they see all the things they could do better. They see the hurt in your eyes. They see their wrongs. And now there's something here that they're acknowledging, right? So part of correcting an issue and bettering yourself is to be able to acknowledge where you fell short in. And that's what your person's doing. And I'm seeing reflection as being, there's a lot of thoughts right now of where you guys are right now. during the separation, but also where you've come from. And there could be a lot of reflection on the past, memories and time spent. I feel like there were a lot of good times, pleasant times. You guys shared, you shared each other. I mean, you shared your life with each other. Maybe you live with each other. There were a lot of good times your person's reflecting on. Now we have the release card as well. So I like this. This release is telling me that your person is now ready to release things that don't serve them, ready to release things that keep them feeling stuck, right? There's the energy of, I'm seeing a frog here. For a lot of you guys, I mean, the frog is definitely the energy of, think of like how a frog jumps, right? They leap forward, they take they hop, right? And so now your person wants to move forward. But how can they move forward if they're not really able to release things that are weighing them down? Right? So I really feel like your person is trying and struggling to move forward now, but they're also having to realize that, you know what? I can't take this with me. I can't take this burden or this baggage, this trauma, this hurt, my childhood wounds. I can't take that with me. There's just no place for it. So this person wants to move forward. Your twin wants to take that leap of faith, but they're having to release things that don't serve them. So I'm seeing shedding of something here. We have like literally like pollen falling from a flower. And then the next stage, which is probably a lot of you guys are going to be going into with your person, is the void. Then your person realizes, oh my gosh, I'm so empty inside. I'm at a complete loss. I feel stuck. The void is kind of like the Five of Pentacles in the tarot, right? And so the void speaks about being in the energy where it's like, is this really where my life is? There has to be more to life. There has to be like, I want to experience love. So the void is speaking about where your person is going to end up in after they go through these stages, right? They've been exploring, they've been reflecting on the past, then they'll be ready to release, and then they're going to feel void, because once they release things that don't serve them, now their heart, their soul is open to experiencing the love that they always wanted, but they realize they don't have that anymore. Why? Because they betrayed you and they sabotaged a really good thing. So I'm seeing like your person, once they reach the void energy, right? Once they're in the void, they're going to realize everything that they sabotage, everything that they want, that they gave up on. And so I even feel like this could be a time of regrets and remorse. So a lot of you guys, you feel like your person doesn't regret anything. You may feel like, oh, they're so heartless, right? They don't even care. They're so mean and cold. They don't miss me. When they get to the void, oh, they're going to miss you, because this void is not a good feeling. It's a very empty feeling, right? It's when you have no love. You don't have company of good people. You miss what you had in the past, because after all the reflecting and releasing and letting go, it's like finally your heart wants what it wants, and they can't deny this. So that's what I'm seeing with your person. A lot of beautiful energy here. So that's kind of like the timeline for you guys, energetically, right? What's going on. So you have to know that. A lot of you guys, you're not at the void yet, or your person's not at the void, because I'm speaking for you guys energetically together. You guys are twins, right? So there is a very, very strong connection. So a lot of what your person is going through, you may be going through as well. So the void is something I think will be happening very soon. So let's see any other messages here. Clear messages for the twins out there. Emotionally void. There you go. Void again. So, and closed off. A lot of you guys, your person is choosing not to see something, right? They're choosing not to see it because why? Well, it makes them feel bad. It makes them feel guilty. It makes them feel, valueless, worthless. This is someone here that doesn't like to feel. So what do? Well, they cover their eyes, right? They act like they don't see it. They act like they're not acknowledging it, because it's like if they are not seen, it's easier to kind of close off their feelings from something, right? It's like out of sight, out of mind. And so a lot of you guys, they don't want to see you right now. They don't want to look in the mirror. They don't want to see pictures of you because it reminds them of everything they lost. And so your person's in a emotionally void energy because, well, they don't want to feel what their heart wants them to feel. This is someone that's fighting it. Right? They're fighting it. They know they lost you and they're fighting it now. We have doubts and hidden fear. So a lot of you guys, there's a lot of hiding going on. And so a lot of you, they're maybe literally hiding in the darkness. They don't want to be seen by you. I'm getting a very insecure person, very insecure, but also at the same time, when they're around other people, they're like, very lively, very cheery, very fun and free. But no, they have a lot of insecurities that most people do not know unless you really, really know who they are. And you guys, who your twin is. You're very much connected to them energetically. So this is someone here who doesn't want to be seen. They're living in this really dark place, okay? There's a lot of doubts. There's a lot of fear here about what's going to happen. What's going to happen, right? A lot of you guys, you've broken free. What's going to happen now? Am I ever going to get my person back? Am I ever going to get to this place where I can finally, surrender? We have anger, rage, and resentment. This is someone here that's very angry, and I'm feeling the anger is coming from past life, past hurt, things that have never been processed. Your person has gone through a lot of traumatic experiences that most people, they break down, right? They break down, they crumble, they'd go and cry for days. But this is someone that, no, they don't like to cry. I'm hearing crying is a weakness for them, right? Men don't cry. For some of you guys, you're dealing with the divine masculine. And this is someone here that doesn't know how to deal with their feelings. So what do? They get angry. They get angry when things don't go their way, right? Oh my gosh, I lost my person. Instead of crying over you and grieving and mourning like most people would, they're angry. They're pissed. This is someone that may, have an anger issue. So they don't deal with the emotional pieces, right? This could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They get angry. They get infuriated. Things aren't going my way. I'm mad. That's the energy here. So that's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else we can find out. Head over heart. So a lot of you guys are working on making a head over heart decision. There's something here regarding you, and it's coming right with the void. So a lot of you guys, when they get to this void where there's an energy of just emptiness, right? A lack of love in your life, feeling like they, why am I here? Feeling in that Five of Pentacles energy at a loss. They're going to be then inspired or pushed to make a head over heart decision. And so I feel this decision could be about this connection. What are we going to do? How are we going to move forward? So that's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else we can find out. We have runaway. So again, a very avoidant energy, right? Runaway and avoidance. This is like the energy of the runner chaser. This is someone that chooses to run away from their problems instead of dealing with it head on. So they like to run. They like to avoid situations that are very uncomfortable. Well, why? Because it's uncomfortable. I don't want to have to deal with it. I don't want to have to deal with my feelings and emotions. I don't want to have to admit to my wrongs. And so they run away and hide, right? Very much avoidant. And then we have soul death and rebirth. And then we have like literally a death card, okay? This is kind of like the death in tarot. That's when, again, I'm getting the energy with the void, right? This is someone here that's going to realize that what they've been doing all along is just prolonging their sadness and suffering. So you're gonna be going through, and this could be, again, you're going through this with your person, a period of time where it's like you're gonna just let go of everything. A soul death, right? Your soul is like, that's it. We need change. We need to let this go. And there's going to be a point in time where maybe it feels like you're cutting ties with your person. There's going to be some kind of soul death. But this soul death is nearly, deaths are merely, it allows for new beginnings to happen. And so we have a rebirth after some kind of soul death. So once Spirit says, okay, you've done the work, you've learned your lesson here, right? Where you're not going to repeat it over and over and over. Once you've done the work and you're now ready to release, and your soul is now pure and cleansed, you can move forward, because that's part of the rebirth. But you have to put an end to a situation. You have to be ready to let go. And a lot of you're not ready to let go of your person, because when you let go of your person, you're now allowing them to do what they need to do. You're not pulling on their strings, right? Energetically. You're now giving them the free roam to do what they need to do and do the work. Now, some of you guys, they may choose not to do the work, but that's on them. And they'll keep themselves in this really dark place. But a lot of you having to let your person go, because there's a soul death here. And when death is indicating of just completely letting go, allowing your soul to take over your body, right? Because the soul is always alive. But when you release your person in the 3D form, right, that's the death. There's that connection. A lot of you guys are still so fixated on what your person is doing every moment. Let that go and set your soul free. But that is going to allow for a rebirth to happen if a rebirth is meant to be. If your person is truly meant to be in your life, there's a rebirth that is going to take place. So that's what I'm seeing. So let's jump right in. Let's see what else we can find out. I'm going to get some tarot up in here. All right, give me the Explorer. What do we need to know about the Explorer energy? The Explorer phase. 7 of Swords. So your person is definitely someone here that deceived you, right? There's some kind of deception here. 7 of Swords could be indicating of lies, cheating, okay? Deceiving, manipulating. And so now there's something about your person exploring why they do some of the things they do that are toxic, right? And, I feel like your person may have tried to, I don't feel for a lot of you guys, they've done this, but they tried to confess this. They tried to make sense of it. And for some of you guys, it could be them coming back and clearing the air with you. Oh, this is why I did it. And so your person's exploring the reasons why they do things like this. Yeah, 10 of Swords, because there was an ending of betrayal. And so now, again, they're exploring, why am I like this? Why am I hurting the people that love me the most? They're understanding why they create such hurt and damage. 10 of Swords is betrayal, feeling like someone got stabbed in the back here. And for a lot of you guys, you were the one that got stabbed in the back. So now there's a reflection. There's reflecting on the past. What is this reflection about? Yeah, the Hermit and the 3 of Wands in reverse. So we have the energy of maybe things are at a standstill. Things may not be moving very much because, well, the Hermit's here. And when the Hermit's here, it speaks about going within. A time of deep, deep reflection, right? Reflection with that reflect card. Introspection. Questioning oneself. Asking questions. There's hidden knowledge. There's things that are hidden your person wants to know now, because they're reflecting and they're like, wow, this happened in the past, and they're now trying to understand it, right? This kind of like, this is right after the explorative phase. So with the Three of Wands in reverse, a lot of you guys, they have not been able to take action towards you because they're literally in their head reflecting on the past. Seeing how they showed up, how did they treat you, some of the things they may have said to you. And the Hermit is also allowing them to heal, right? They're looking at you, they're looking at their wrongs, they're seeing a reflection of themselves that's not very pretty. And with the Hermit, they're actually having to deal with it head on and release it. And that's where we go to the release card. What are they releasing? Four of Swords and a Five of Swords. They're releasing anger, you know, a need to always fight with you. Five of Swords is fighting, it's drama, it's conflict. This is someone here, again, I'm just getting a lot of frustrations built up, and I'm getting blaming other people for the hurt that they're feeling. Because they don't express it as hurt and, again, mourning and grief. They express it as anger and resentment. So with the Four of Swords is also speaking about this person wanting peace, wanting to move away from conflict in their life. They're wanting to release that. So a lot of you guys are working on releasing conflict, moving away, just being, you know, this is the energy of feeling defeated with the Five of Swords. So give me the Void. What do we need to know about the Void? Ooh, the Lovers. See, the Void is going to make them make a decision. Right under the Void, we have Head of a Heart. And that speaks about Two Swords decisions, right? Making a big decision using your head, not your heart, doing the logical thing. And so the Lovers card is here. This person wants to make a decision. Once they get to the end of this phase where there's a void and they're recognizing, oh my gosh, I lost my person. I feel empty inside. I'm at a complete loss. I'm in despair. I feel abandoned. I feel, you know, that's when they're going to make a decision. And a Lovers could be indicating of making a decision regarding you, doing the right thing, being in a place where they're wanting to surrender. And so that is what I'm seeing here for you guys, okay? We're going to finish off today with the, let's see. I'm going to use the unsaid love messages, okay? And so let's see what else we can find out from your person. All right. I love you more than I am able to admit. So this person cannot admit that they're still madly in love with you. Obviously, this person has a lot of deep feelings, but they can't express it. They don't know how to show it, okay? I pretend that I don't care, but you're all that I think about. So yeah, a lot of reflecting, a lot of thinking about you, memories. This is someone that could be very emotional on the inside, but again, they don't show that on the outside. Very tough exterior. Okay, very tough exterior. I can't escape you. For a lot of you guys, I'm hearing dreams. They may have very vivid dreams about you. They connect with you in the 5D dimension, and they can't run away. Yeah, they cannot pick up the phone when you call. Maybe they can block you on social media, but they cannot escape you. Energetically, oh no, you can't just run away. No, you can't just cut the cord. And so a lot of you guys, yeah, your person tried to escape. They tried to run away. We have this runaway energy and avoid their sole responsibility in this connection, but they can't truly run away. And we have two. I'm paying for the repercussions of my actions. So I'm getting karma. Ooh, karma, perhaps. They're paying for the repercussions. So there are consequences of their actions, right? You treat people the way you want to be treated, right? I mean, come on. And I'm ashamed to admit that you were right. So yeah, I feel a lot of you guys, you told this person about themselves, but they didn't want to hear it. And so now they're saying, yeah, you were right. You were right. I have issues. You're right. I need healing. You're right. You know, I got to deal with some things. There's some demons in my closet. You were right all along. I projected, right? I was the one that was selfish. I was the one that was insecure and had trust issues. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like, share, comment, subscribe. This was a little bit longer than I typically go for, but let me know. Do you like longer readings? Should I consider them? Let me know. And I appreciate love and support on my channel. I really do, each and every one of you. I'm sending you blessings along the way on your twin flame journey. And take care, you guys. Bye.